Miss Transforce96 here with another review, this time of the Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 1 2.0. So there you go. So this figure was given to me to review from Toy Anxiety. They're a great toy store. They have Marvel, DC, G.I. Joe, just really whatever you're looking for. Aliens vs. Predators, Transformers, just everything. So definitely go check out their site, they're toyanxiety.com. The link for their site will be in the description. So yeah, very excited to get this guy out of package and see how cool he is. So here's the Mark 1 out of his box, looking absolutely spectacular, really fantastic. But before we go into the figure, let's go over his accessories. So here's all the hands he comes with, right and left relax palm, and right and left fist. So yeah, so pretty basic as far as the hands, not too many, not a whole variety, but I have to say, I like it. I really thought to myself, you know, what would be another cool hand they could come up with, but really just for the Mark 1, I really just don't know of any others. I think that they've got all the basics, and that's really all this figure needs. I really just don't see any better hand to put with him, so I'm very happy with the fist and relax palm. He also comes with a really cool accessory, a big frame from his flamethrower that you see in the movie, of course, looking fantastic. The detail on it is very nice, just really the whole thing is done really nice, and as you can see it is kind of see-through. Very nice accessory, really cool, and just definitely needed for the Mark 1. Really all you do to put it on is you put his arm on this side, and then you just pop a hand on, and then that locks it in place, so then you can see the fire gimmick. So I'll show you how that looks. He also comes with a base. Now this base is fantastic. The normal bases that Hot Toys gives us, they're very nice. I really do like them. They're pretty just elegant. But this is a really cool environment base. Really loving it. Of course, you do have all the sand area. You've got some rocks, piece of wood. You've got a bunch of just little pieces of metal and stuff. You know, a little box, and then you've got it's kind of like Warhead Stark Industries. It says on it. I love it. Very cool. And then of course it does have the adjustable cradle on the top, like all of them do. So I think that this base is actually just very nice. I'm really happy with it. Here he is with the flamethrower piece of flame on him. Very cool, very neat. It's very simple to put on, not too difficult at all. And then it gives it such a cool look. I mean, just a big part of the suit, and the thing that was unique about the suit was the flamethrower. Really didn't use that in any of his other suits, so this was a unique piece to this suit. Really glad they decided to add it to this figure. It's very cool, a much improvement from the first one, so I really love it. I think it looks great. Pretty easy to put on, and just very nice. Okay, now on to the figure. So, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments or anything, but if I'm not mistaken, the only difference between this guy and the original Mark 1 that they released a couple years back is that the Tony Stark face sculpt has been completely new on this one. The base is new, the fire flame is new, and then there is a slight difference in the paint. I think it's a bit more shinier on this one. If I'm not mistaken, those are the differences from the original to the 2.0. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard are the differences. So first of all, let's just go over the figure. So absolutely beautiful. The detail with all the individual armor pieces is absolutely amazing. And underneath the armor, there is actual clothes. There is of course, a body sculpt from Hot Toys. So just absolutely great. I love this head sculpt. I think it looks fantastic as the metal piece, and you can see Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark's eyes underneath it, and it is a very easy, just you move the panel up and then you've got Tony Stark. I think that's really cool. It's not like, you know, like Red Skull. Red Skull's awesome how you have the two totally different faces, but, you know, you have to interchange them, and it's a pain to get them on. With this guy, you just flip up the hood and you get a whole new face sculpt. Really fantastic. I think it looks great. The Robert Downey Jr. Head sculpt is fantastic, absolutely perfect, spot on, of course, by Hot Toys, and then you've got the armor, which looks fantastic. And in the chest piece, the reactor, as you can see, just all the little wires and everything that went into it looks fantastic, and the detail continues throughout the figure. Let's go down. Here's the lower portion, a bit better. As you can see, really cool. I love the way that it's like some of the metal is like rusted and old, and they've got green spots and everything. Looks great. I love this tread right here. Looks fantastic. And there are just like real wires going through this guy to make it more unique and original. Very neat. And then you come down to his feet and everything. Of course, he's standing on the beautiful base, which looks fantastic. Even the I guess this is the gas tube or something that, lights the flame. Looks great how it's scratched off some of the yellow paint, and it's all like metal underneath. Really fantastic. Let's go on the back here. Of course, now this is really fantastic right here. This is where you can really see some of the inner workings. You've got fantastic wires going throughout. It really looks spectacular. You've got a nice kind of, like a little electronic pack on the back of his left leg. Looks great. You've got a bunch of wires, of course, and the wires just continue, and then it comes up here to this fantastic backpack. Really looks great. We did get a big shot of this in the movie, so this is very accurate. It looks fantastic. I'm really into it, and let's go a little bit above. So up here, of course, you get the top of this backpack with all the wires and everything, and then you do have this little piece, like it's, they've molded on there to put the two pieces of metal together. Looks great. You can see a bit of his shirt throughout the figure, which looks really cool in all the gap spaces. So yeah, so now let's go over his gimmick. So what this guy has that is very neat and works great is that he does have a couple light-up gimmicks and features. So yeah, so to turn them on, it's very simple. All you do is flip it over to the back. If you need, it does come with batteries, but if you need to put some new batteries in or whatever, just down here on this little thing, you just will twist it and open it, and all the batteries will come out, so you can replace the batteries if you wish. And the button right here, this is what's going to activate the lights. So you turn it around, and then here are the lights. Really great. Of course, right here you do have a light. This is the part where he kind of like flips up the little button, and then he punches the button, and he shoots off and gets away from the bomb. So yeah, so that's very cool. Really, I didn't know about this light until I had it. I really love that. I think that's a really neat little place to put a light that really works. And of course, you do have the reactor with a big blue light. Looks fantastic. I mean, just really great. And it is very bright, like you can see the shining of it. When you get it completely dark, there's how bright it is. Really, it's spectacular. That's gonna really light up your display and look fantastic. So I really love the light up gimmick. So this is a very popular armor from the movie, of course. It is probably his most unique armor that he had in all, in the two movies and the Avengers movie. I really love it. I think that it was a great part of the first movie. It was a great way to him to start the Iron Man by making this armor. Very cool. This is the armor that started it all. So highly recommended. Of course, if you do have the first edition, there's not too much new stuff. There is a lot of new stuff though, which is really nice. If you missed out on the first one, this is a great one to get. Absolutely recommend the 2.0. And what's cool is if you have the first one but like the first one enough that you want this one, you can do a couple different things. Like you can have the first one just regular like this. You can have the second one with the the helmet flipped up and the flamethrower on your shelf so that they don't look too alike. Really neat, and the light up gimmick works just really spectacular. It worked better than I thought. It looks fantastic, and it really just brightens up your display. Really love it, and highly recommend it. Of course, I did get this guy from Toy Anxiety. Again, they gave me him to review. They're a great site. Definitely go check them out. The link for their website is in the description. They even piece off some of these figures like the Hot Toys. They'll take the hands off and everything and sell them piece by piece if you're missing any pieces or want to kind of do your own custom. They totally have it all. So overall, I love this Mark I figure, and it is fantastic. Highly recommended by me. This Transformers 96 here, and just want to say thanks for watching my review, and to definitely go check out ToyAnxiety.com. They have great figures, Marvel, DC, Aliens and Predators, G.I. Joe, Transformers. They've got it all at high quality but low prices. Go check out Toy Anxiety today.